Shalom. Call Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my leaders, the apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm Lakamah back again doing the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, Lord willing. This is edifying. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. It reads, Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua? So the Apostle Paul is speaking to the Israelites in Corinth. He said that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. The unrighteous represents unjust Israelites, wicked Israelites, sinful Israelites, which are 2/3 of the nation of Israel. They're going to be destroyed when our Lord Yahweh Shah returns. Be not deceived, so don't be fooled. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. So the Apostle Paul is given characteristics of unrighteous Israelite. Now, remember, unrighteous Israelite is a wicked Israelite. So a righteous Israelite is someone that's walking in the ways of righteousness. The ways of righteousness are the ways of the God of Israel, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which is found in the Holy Scriptures. And this is our wisdom. The ways of righteousness are given unto the Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. But I'm going to read again. Know ye not, 1 Corinthians 6 and 9, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers. So those Israelites that are worshiping false gods, committing spiritual fornication, dwelling into different doctrines and philosophies, and adulterers. Adulterer is a man that lays with another man, woman, or a woman that has a man already and she sleeps with another man. That's an adulterer. So it says, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate. I didn't like the meaning for the word in the BLB, so I already got it pulled up. This is Oxford Languages definition for the word effeminate. And it says, it reads, with reference to a man having characteristics and ways of behaving traditionally associated with women and regarded as inappropriate for a man. So basically, an effeminate is a man that have characteristics and practice the traditions of a woman, which is inappropriate because men are born to be men and women are born to be women. But due to this wicked society that we're living in, everything is contrary to what Yahweh Shemel Shah has set up. Now, some synonyms for the word feminine. Uh, you see unmanly, and womanish. Let's look that up real quick. Unmanly, it says not having or showing qualities and characteristics traditionally associated with or expected of men. So basically, a unmanly man is a man that is not masculine. He's feminine. Now let's look at womanish. Womanish, it says of a man weak or oversensitive. You have a lot of men today that are weak. They're emotional and they have many characteristics of the woman. Now let's go back. 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Shah? Be not deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Strong's G 733. Arsenokoites. Arsenokoites.
Arsenokoites. It reads, one who lies with a man as with a female, sodomite, homosexual. Now we know that Yahweh Shem Shah, he condemns homosexuals. Let's go to the law, Leviticus 20:13. It's Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with the woman, so if a man lie with another man, as he lies with a woman, both of them had committed an abomination. So that's a disgusting, a very detestable and disgrace act unto Yahweh Shem Shah. It's profane. Man laying with another man, woman laying with another woman is an abomination to Yahweh Shem Shah. It's a great disgrace unto him. So if a man also lie with mankind as he lied with the woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So if a man lie with another man, if a woman lie with another woman, they have committed abomination, and they will be surely put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So the receiver, the giver, both of them are guilty, and they are worthy of death. This is an abomination to Yahweh Shem Shah. This is why 1 Corinthians says, no effeminate, no abusers of themselves with mankind. And if you read the NLT to the right, it says, don't you realize that those who do wrong will not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shah? Don't fool yourselves. Those who indulge in sexual sin or who worship idols or commit adultery or are male prostitutes or practice homosexuality. See? So a homosexual, an Israelite homosexual, an Israelite that's a homosexual, he's not going to inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shah. He or she is not going to be delivered when Yahweh Shah returns. He's going to be partakers of the destruction. Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners. Now, a reviler is someone who basically come against, I think of the word protest, someone that strongly protest about something. Now, when you read the book of Exodus, Exodus 22 and 28, it reads, "Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people." The gods are going into the judges. So the judges are going to the leaders of Israel, the prophets, the voices of Yahweh Shem Shah. Now you have a lot of mockers, scoffers that come against the word of Yahweh Shem Shah. And you can hear the word of Yahweh Shem Shah through his men, through his messengers, the prophets. And a lot of our people come against the word, but they're not coming against us. They're, in reality, they're coming against Yahweh Shem Shah. They protest, they mock, they scoff, they come against the word of the Lord. Because the word of Yahweh Shem Shah condemns people with their actions, their wicked actions, and people don't like that. So a lot of people come against the word of Yahweh Shem Shah. Reading on 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9, "Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners." Think about extortion. It's like practice of obtaining something through force or threats, something as in money. So these type of people, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Shah. These are the characteristics of an unrighteous Israelite, or 2/3. This is why 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to be cut off and destroyed. Zechariah. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. "And it shall come to pass that in all the land is of America, Babylon the Great, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die." Now the 2 parts represents 2/3 of the nation of Israel. They're going to be cut off and die because that land, which is America, Babylon the Great, in the near future when our Lord Yahweh Shah returns, America is going to be completely destroyed. It's going to be engulfed in fire. And it's not going to be a habitation where man could dwell anymore. And 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to be partakers of that destruction of Babylon the Great. Why? Because we read 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. "The righteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Shah." They're going to be destroyed on this side. But through the mercy of Yahweh by Shem Shah, the Lord's mercy, all Israel are going to be saved, as it is written. Romans chapter 11, verse 26, it reads, "And so all Israel shall be saved. As it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob." So all Israel are going to be saved. But 2/3 of the nation of Israel, once again, they're going to be cut off and die. But they're going to be reincarnated. They're going to be brought back in the kingdom of heaven through the lineage of the elect, those that be delivered on this side when our Lord Yahweh Shah returns. Lord willing, we're the elect, those that believe in this word. So all Israel will be saved. Spirits don't die. Spirits live on forever. So those that were idolaters, Israelites that were idolaters, that was adulterers, that committed spiritual fornication, Israelites that were effeminate, that were homosexuals, etc., they're going to be destroyed on this side, but they're going to come back through the lineage of the elect in the kingdom of heaven. but they gotta be cut off and die, as it says in Zechariah 13:8 again. It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. The third represents the elect of the nation of Israel that's going to be ascended into the holy chariots when our Lord Yahweh Shah returns. That 1/3 consists of the 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe, along with the great multitude, men, women, and children. That consists of the 1/3, the elect, the remnant, as it is written in the book of Isaiah, 10th chapter. The remnant is going to be delivered. And I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined. It will try them as gold is tried. Now, the elect will be delivered through the fire, through the destruction, because the scriptures tell you that the righteous shall scarcely be saved. So the elect is going to barely make it out of the destruction. They're going to be risen up into the chariots. They're going to be brought through the fire. And it also means when it says it will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. That's going into the adversities, the trials and tribulations that we go through in our walk in this race that we're in. That's why the book of Sirach, 2nd chapter says, gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So that fire is symbolic to adversity, difficulties, trials and tribulations and obstacles. And that's all a test to try us, to prove us, so it'll come forth as gold, because we're being the fire basically, once again, it's the adversity, but the fire that we're in is purging out all the unwanted things about us, the dross, the impurities, if I'm saying it right. Yeah, so we're being tried, and through our chastisement from Yahweh by Shem Shah, the chastisement that the Lord puts on us, He's proving us and making us refined, making us pure, by putting us in the fire of adversity, the furnace of adversity, and purging out all the dross, the lead, the unwanted metals which represent sin. Read it all. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, "Is my people." And they shall say, "The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah is my God." So the elect is going to be delivered, but 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to be cut off and die. They're going to be destroyed. But we read that they're going to come back in the kingdom, but they're going to be destroyed on this side. This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 7. It reads, "He that overcometh shall inherit all things." Yeah, he that overcome shall inherit all things. He's going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah Mashiach. He's going to endure to the end. He's going to suffer all things, all the adversity that comes his way, and overcome them and keep the faith. And to the end, he's going to inherit all things, and that represents the elect of the nation of Israel. "And I will be his power, and he shall be my son." But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable, the fearful, those that are afraid, we should only be afraid of Yahweh by Shem Shah. The scripture says that the Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear. We supposed to fear Yahweh by Shem Shah, not men. The scripture says we would not fear what man could do unto me. The scripture also says, "Fear not him that is able to kill a body, but not the soul, but fear him that could destroy the body and the soul. And that's Yahweh Shabbat Shah. So don't fear men. Don't fear Esau. And it says in the unbelieving, those that don't have faith in Yahweh Shabbat Shah, those that are into different doctrines, different philosophies, they just don't have the faith. The Lord didn't bless them with that gift of faith. And abominable, going back to that 1 Corinthians 6 and 9, in verse 10, the homosexuals, those that are abominable. We read Leviticus 20 and 13, it says that if a man lie with man, as if he lied with a woman, it's an abomination unto Yahweh by Shema Shah. And murderers, senseless killings that's going on the street by these fake gangsters out here in the neighborhood, along with women that go to abortion clinics that can't keep their legs closed, they're going to be destroyed. They abort their baby. The scriptures tell you that the Lord commanded us to be fruitful and multiply. And the whoremongers, think of a whore, you think of a prostitute. The word monger means seller. So going into the pimps and the madams and sorcerers, the warlocks, the witches, those that are into dark powers like voodoo, black magic, and idolaters, those that worship false gods, gods that are not real, gods that are made by hand. And all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So these are the characteristics of an unrighteous Israelite: a fearful, unbelieving, abominable, murderers, whoremongers, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars. They're going to have their part in a lake of fire, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So that's the fate of 2/3 of the nation of Israel. They're going to be cut off and die. They're going to be destroyed. But once again, they're going to be brought back through the lineage of the elect in the kingdom of heaven. But on this side, they have to be partakers of the destruction of that lake of fire that's coming to Babylon the Great, aka America, which is the second death. The first death was when the Most High, Yahweh, destroyed this place by a flood. But at a second death, he's coming to destroy with fire. That's going to be from the elements from the holy chariots, that blast of fire, flaming breath, spark, and tempest from Yahweh Shah and the holy chariots, along with the 200 million nuclear warheads that's coming from the other nations to destroy America. But I'm in here, Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.